Have you ever wondered what it truly means to pursue righteousness? What does it mean to seek the Lord in all earnestness? Consider the parable of the stonemason. Once upon a time there was a skilled stonemason who was known far and wide for his exquisite work. He was tasked with building an altar of stones for the Lord. With great pride, he set about his work, dressing each stone meticulously with his tools, making each one a masterpiece in its own right. However, when he had finished, he found that the Lord was not pleased. "You have defiled the altar with your tools," the Lord said. "You were to use the stones as they were, raw and untouched, just as you are in my eyes." The stonemason had sought to impose his own idea of perfection on the stones, just as he had sought to impose his own idea of righteousness on his life. He had not submitted to the Lord's righteousness, had not accepted that he, like the stones, was perfect in his raw, natural state in the eyes of the Lord. This parable offers a profound lesson for those who pursue righteousness and seek the Lord. It is not about establishing our own standards of righteousness, but about submitting to the Lord's righteousness. It is about understanding that we are, like the stones, perfect in our raw, natural state in the eyes of the Lord. We are all cut from the same rock, all hewn from the same quarry. We are all part of the same creation, and in that, there is a certain perfection, a certain righteousness. When we seek the Lord, it is this righteousness that we should strive to understand and accept. In summary, the pursuit of righteousness is not about imposing our own standards, but about understanding and accepting the Lord's standards. It is about recognizing that we are all part of the same creation, all perfect in our raw natural state in the eyes of the Lord. It is about seeking the Lord with all our heart, with all our mind, and with all our soul. Remember the stonemason and his altar of stones. Remember that in the pursuit of righteousness, it is not our job to dress the stones, but to accept them as they are. It is not our job to impose our own standards, but to submit to the Lord's righteousness. So as you go about your day, remember the stonemason, remember the stones, remember the Lord's righteousness, and may that guide you in your pursuit of righteousness.